Okay, before the commentary actually starts, I hope you don't misunderstand the title. I don't want to not care completely. You know, caring is a really good trait. Caring for people, it's really nice. You guys should always make sure to do that. But what I talk about in this video is some specific things that I really shouldn't care about, but I do, and I wish that I don't. I hope that clears things up. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're like 50 subs away from 2.3k. If you could help out, that would be very much appreciated. Okay, enjoy the video. Yo, what's up gamers? It's AbbyElise here and welcome back to another video on Hypixel Skywars. We're gonna do a commentary. Been trying to do more of these, just talking, you know, and today it's gonna be a kind of more serious one. I just wanted to talk about how I wish I just didn't care. There are specific things that I really wish that I just didn't care about because it's just not healthy to care about some of these things. And the first thing that I want to mention is caring about what other people think. Don't confuse it with caring about people, because caring about people is actually good. Everyone should do that because yes, caring for people is good, but caring about what other people think of you is not good because it just makes you anxious for absolutely no reason. You really shouldn't care what other people think because it's you. Like you are free to do whatever you want and no one should stop you from doing that. Unless what they think of you is that you're like a horrible person, then you should probably rethink of how you are as a human being. I really wish that I wasn't so insecure about what other people think of me. And like I always overthink things. Like sometimes I read too much into people's actions where I just get really paranoid if I'm doing something wrong, and it really messes with my head. I'm always so paranoid. It's like, oh, what if they're talking behind my back? What if I did something wrong and do they secretly hate me? Like it just messes with my mind so much that I wish I just don't care about what they have to say, and like I really shouldn't think too much into it. But yeah, I do that like a lot, and I wish I could just not care about that. It's kind of unhealthy and messes with me a lot, so I don't know what drives me to care so much about that stuff. It's probably because I'm kind of like a people pleaser. Like I want to be on everybody's good side, even though like in reality it's kind of impossible to do that. And I think the feeling of thinking that there might be someone who doesn't like me, who secretly like doesn't like me, it just kind of upsets me. So I try really hard to make sure that everyone like likes me. And did I just I'm so sorry. Okay, next game. I don't know, I really think about it a lot, and I should really not care that hard. Like of course you could care about what other people think of you because, you know, you have to keep in mind their feelings as well and, you know, do that stuff. But there's like a certain level that you should only care about that stuff, and I think I take it to the extreme. So oh my gosh, what did I do? But yeah, it's just I don't know, I really don't. It's hard to kind of explain because I actually wanted to talk about this. It's just that it's hard to word out my thoughts and stuff. Yeah, I find it pretty difficult to say what I'm feeling into words, and I feel like sometimes I don't really express myself that well. But yeah, I really wish that I don't stress myself out on what others think of me. Like, I don't know, I feel very paranoid, and I always feel like, oh, what if I'm doing something wrong? And like that's usually just me reading too much into other people's like behavior. I just assume that someone doesn't really like me or trust me because of the little things that they do, but it's probably not even intentional. It's probably not a big deal, and I'm just reading way too much into it. Another thing I wish I didn't really care about, and I'm not sure if people will relate to me that much, but I wish that I could just not care, like obsessively care about my performance in school. Like literally no one in my family is really pressuring me, but I'm literally the only one pressuring myself. But I think lately I've been getting better at not really, you know, caring that much about that stuff. Like I've been more kind of laid back lately. I think, and I think that's good, but I'm still really anxious a lot of the time about my performance in school. I wish that I could just be more laid back and like, oh, I got a low grade, that's not the end of the world, like that kind of behavior, you know. Of course it's great to want to perform well in school. It's kind of the basis of your future and stuff, but I really feel like a lot of students, including me, they think about it way too much than they really should. And I wish that I could just reduce the amount of stress that I put onto myself just to make sure that I do well in school. And yeah, that's basically how I feel. Oh gosh, you're getting stabbed from behind, dude. I don't think this is good. Yeah, I really don't know. I feel like I just don't wanna care that much. Although, like, of course it's good to be responsible and do all of your homework and stuff. It's just that, like, I don't even try that much in school. And I think what pressures me is that everyone actually is trying. That kind of makes me want to try harder. I pressure myself to try working as hard as them, you know? And that kind of stresses me out sometimes whenever I see that people are actually being more productive than me. So that makes me care a lot more about what I'm doing in a day. And I just kind of obsess over how productive I am, even though I really shouldn't care about that. I'm sorry, dude, for knocking you off. I think my mood is so dependent in numbers that it's very stupid. I really wish that I didn't care about them that much. Like, seriously, it's just grades. I don't know why it affects my mood so much. I think this applies to a lot of students as well. I always try to tell myself, though, it's literally just grades. Of course it sucks having low grades, but I think that instead of making it such a big deal, you should really just, oh my gosh, no. Instead of being super down about it, I think I should just learn to cope with it better, because at the end of the day, you can always do something about what you're feeling and the grades that you get. And speaking of mood being tied to the numbers, I wish that, like, I didn't really care about my YouTube analytics that much. I look at them a lot, and I always not really compare myself to others, more like compare myself to myself, seeing how different the views are now compared to then, and it could either be a good thing or a bad thing. Like, I look at the numbers way too much, and when I see some number that looks low and I don't really like it, like, it just immediately kills my mood, even though it shouldn't. Like, literally, I should really just fix how I handle these things. I don't really know what drove me to record this video, but I feel like my consciousness is just like, you know, I think it's best if you talk about these in a commentary, so that, oh my god. Wait, someone is saying my name in chat. Oh, this guy's cute. Someone recognizes me. That never happens. My mood for this video just suddenly went really good. Oh, that's so cute. Hey Cozy, if you're watching this, thank you for being a fan. I kind of ran out of things to say, but at the same time, I want to just end off in a win. I need some epic gamer content. Excuse the sneeze. Oh my gosh, this guy. Oh gosh, there's a lot of fights. Got that. Oh, it's the froggy guy. I killed him. It's the guy that was hopping around. I'm gonna kill you. Hopefully. Ah, hello spider boy. It's time to PvP, even though I'm so bad at this. Never mind. What the heck? That was clean. Oh my gosh, what are these combos? Oh, never mind, they're gonna combo me back. Never mind, I combo. Those were clean. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with that. Yes. I've been recording for 40 minutes. This should really not be a thing. Rip my disk space. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this more serious video. I just had to vent. It seems like a thing that kinda happens on my channel. Again, it's okay to care. Caring about people, you should do that. Caring about your own well-being, that's really important as well. But, you know, as I said, it could be pretty bad if you overly care about certain things, and I really hope that I could change that about myself. But yeah, see you guys in the next video whenever that comes out. Bye!